something. Maybe a little iris. Could be a little bit of this color. What is this? All right, let's see. That's gonna be somewhere on this guy for sure. It's like kind of pink. Not that pink. Although that might look nice if we do some really bright pink for the eyes and dull it down purple. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. We're not asking permission. We're just following our hearts, guys. Throwing in a little bit of fire here and there. See, and then we'll dull it down. This nice subdued kind of purpley color. And then we'll do it again. This darker purple. Oh yeah. That's nice. That's looking good, boys. So I've got my mic so close to my face now. It's tempting. It's hard not to stick my face in it for fun. Alright, so there's that. Should we do like a lighter gray? I guess for fun, right? Should do like a lighter gray just to stick in the dark bits, and then we'll go crazy dark later on. I think we'll do that. I think we'll start with just some gray, and then we'll just, yeah. I don't want to get this on the pink. Oh, it's a little hard. I'm trying to stay out of the camera, so. Oh yeah, that's some good stuff right there. Yeah, the dream for the stream, I think one day, is to actually get like a camera that's not my phone to do the video. I think it'll look better. I mean, like I said, I think it looks alright. I haven't heard too much feedback, but we could probably, you know what, we could probably bring it in a bit. Hold on. Why not? We're on a... We got a new setup. We could just get closer. Yeah, okay. A little better, right? Probably get a little bit closer. Maybe. I don't want to bump the microphone too much. Alright, it's probably as close as we're gonna get right now. That's called a manual zoom right there, friends. Alright. We've got a bit of black on his neck, and basically where the face is it's just shadow pretty much, except for the eyes. So we can go ahead and darken this up. That I think is looking pretty sweet. Pretty cerulean, Ceruledge, and he's got a little bit of darkness back here too. Try to keep at least the colors, you know. Talking crap about how we don't have to get everything just right, but at least the colors, you know. It's gotta be cerulean, right? Oh, and the legs too. The legs are pretty dark, and the arms are kind of a light blue. Okay. So legs are dark too. Good to know. I swear I just heard Google say something that was creepy. Don't say nothing, Google. You're crazy. Dun, da, dun, da, 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 da. This is satisfying. You know what? I'm just excited. I don't know. I'm excited this is coming out good. I'm excited for the new setup. I'm just excited in general, okay? I think I'm having a good time right now. Even though it's quiet, but it's okay. I'm not worried about it being quiet. It's fine. It's Tuesday. It's not our usual day, so I get it. Let's get some blue in here. Let's get a... So it's kind of like... It reminds me of like a periwinkle, kind of. It's definitely like a purpley blue. It's definitely not a dark blue by any means. I wonder how light I can get. Pastel blue might even be too dark. That'll be useful later. I'll put that aside. these two will be useful. And this one will also be useful. Compared to this one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, then we got our order here. Alright, so first I'm having trouble. I want to put my, that might help mitigate shadows a little bit, right? Maybe. Or that made it worse. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm probably getting picky, but I feel like there's a lot of stuff happening now that wasn't happening before, but you know, it's okay. Alright, let's color these babies in. Or maybe, you know what, it probably, the reality is that it's probably been happening the whole time and I wasn't paying attention. That's probably really what's been going on. Move my mouse over here. Well, my computer hasn't died yet, and it's not telling me anything about the stream being exploding, so I think that's a good sign. Okay, these little like stabby pieces here. That's actually looking, that centerpiece is actually giving me some Metroid Dread gravity suit vibes too. I probably could get away with making everything blue and then putting purple over top, but I don't want to. No, I don't want to. Okay, blue arms. And then we gotta erase some of this bit in the head because I am not looking forward to there being anything here. Okay, there goes that. Shaky Cam! Man, Shaky Cam is back with a vengeance. Not as bad as it used to be. Not back in the dark ages. Because there was a point in time that the Shaky Cam was. Well, let's just say I dropped all of my art supplies from how much the camera was shaking. That gives you an idea of how shaky we were. Shade the eyes that blue too. This is Bayonetta 2. I don't remember when this song plays. I know it's in the game somewhere, but obviously. See, I don't know if his like little side horn things are glowing or they're just, that's how they shaded it because they're not in, you know, under the helmet. So I'm gonna assume it's because they're not in the under the helmet. So maybe that'll help us out. Alright, we'll do that. Yeah, there's a lot going on. It's hard when there's only like there's not too many references besides the you know, the official artwork, which the Kensugi Mori, I was gonna say the Koji Kondo artwork, which that's he makes art. He makes a different kind of art. He does the music. Oh, not for Pokemon. He does Mario and stuff. And Zelda, favorite Koji Kondo music. Kind of like, this looks like wispy and whatever, so we'll make it wispy looking. But no, Koji Kondo did not draw the original art for any of these Pokemon. And he might be able to draw, I don't know. I'm gonna go ask him. The goal is to meet Koji Kondo one day and ask him if he drew the Pokemon art. Right, and that kind of has a glow to it too, so I think we'll leave that. I'll just spike on this guy's shoulder. Is it blue? Yeah, it's blue. We'll make that darker because, you know, it's in the background. The swords are kind of the same color too, so we definitely gotta give the swords some love. But I kind of want to save the swords for a little bit. Here goes some darker blues. I swear I shuffled my playlist, but apparently not, because it's all just Bayonetta songs. Oh no, this is Zelda. Never mind. Just turn in my nerd card right now. How am I gonna say Zelda's my favorite game and I thought this was a Bayonetta song? What's going on with me? Yeah, I see. I was considering like, okay, like November. Usually, at some point in time, November used to be Zelda month. Is that still true? I don't know. I'll let you know later. If Peanut Butter Gamer uploads a video, he seems to be the one that decides if Zelda month is a thing or not. I know he's been switching between Zelda month and Mario month, but I haven't heard anything this year, so we'll see what actually happens. Because I thought about doing, okay, we'll do a different link, but I think I'm going to say, I do want to do that, but I think we're going to save it for closer to the release of Tears of the Kingdom. I think that's what we're going to do with that, because that's going to be really hype, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's in May. Again, as a Zelda fan, I should know the release dates, but, you know, I'm trying not to keep up with too many release dates, because I don't want to buy more games I don't need to buy right now. Like Bayonetta 3, I really want, but I don't need to buy it right now. I can wait on it a little while, because I'm actually playing right now. Well, the problem is, I said, oh, I gotta finish some games. The problem is that right now I'm playing Xenoblade Chronicles, the original. And the last game I just bought was Bravely Default 2. So I've been buying a bunch of long JRPGs, and I'm like, well, I guess I'm not gonna buy another game ever. Because that's all I'm playing is long JRPGs. Okay, kind of want to get, this has like a border to it, and I want to try to not screw it up. So let's try. Okay, so far so good. Yeah. Sweet, I did it. Now I get to do that again in purple next time later. That'll be fun, right? This one's a little easier because it's not totally in frame, so if I mess it up a little bit, it's okay. Okay, that's looking. I feel like we need a little bit darker blue in there somewhere, but I don't want to go too crazy. Maybe some purple. Oh yeah. Definitely maybe some purple. Oh yeah, Ceruledge, you are looking good, my friend. You are looking very good right now. And definitely purple on this like back piece with the wispy hair. I think that actually has like, I think it's actually part of the design is the blue wisps out into it's a purple. There we go. All right, we're getting somewhere. Oh, that purple looks great. So I guess the question is, do I want it everywhere? Or just do I want it in some spots? Because I want the blue to be blue and I want the purple to be purple. Hear a dog barking, I don't know why he's barking, he's being grumpy. This is looking really good. I'm happy with this one right now. I would like a really light. Can I get a lighter violet than that? What's this one? Pale lilac. Oh, that's a good one. This is a good one right here. Let me double check my reference. Yeah, that's good. His purples are pretty dark, or her purples, you know. It's purples. I don't know what the gender is. I'm just assuming. Just making assumptions. Oh, and there's even like a... Whoa, hold on. There's even like a little bit of blue here. Like it's kind of like... It's got like one of these things going on. I'm not sure if that's part of the design or just part of the shading, but we're gonna do it because that looks good. I'm like learning more and more about the designs of this guy, the design of this guy as we get through it. It's kind of cool actually. I'm gonna gray it out because it's a bit darker on the actual it's not the same shade of blue as the rest of it. So we'll darken that up a little bit later. But here's some of our pink. Not our pink, our light. Our pale thistle, as this color is called. Probably a little too pale right now, but it's okay because we're gonna go over it. We'll go over that too, just for the funsies. I'll blend it a little bit. Oh, it looks really good just on its own. I guess the theme of today's stream is it looks good, and I didn't expect it to. And hopefully, like I said, hopefully that's the same with the actual stream quality and the new additions. Hopefully that actually looks just as good as the drawings looking. If not, you'll catch it higher quality on higher quality on Instagram. The highest quality is holding it in your hands if you buy a sticker from the Sierra Art store. That's the best quality you can get. I wonder what the shiny on this is gonna look like. I feel like it can go one of two ways. Well, just like everything, but it can be the best shiny that we have. It can be slightly disappointing, like it could be like a Gengar situation where it's just like slightly darker or like a slightly different hue, or it could be ugly as sin. I'm hoping it's either really cool or really ugly. I hope it's not like a Gengar situation. I hope it's because if it's ugly, then it could be like, okay, like we can laugh at it, and if it looks cool, then we can laugh at ourselves trying to shiny hunt it. But if it looks average and whatever, nobody's gonna even want to care about this thing anymore. I think shiny hunters really are the ones that elevate how cool we think Pokemon is. Come to my shiny hunting stream. No, I'm just kidding. I have shiny hunted in the past. Don't think I have the patience to. I don't think anyone. Well, it's funny. I say I don't think people would have the patience to watch it, but I've watched shiny hunting streams before, and I actually enjoy them. But I don't think anyone would have the patience to watch me shiny hunt specifically. If you do, let me know otherwise. But you guys aren't gonna want to watch me shiny hunt. It's not gonna happen. Alright, so you've got that really pale thistle done. Next step down would probably be not that one. What's this called? What are you called? Mallow? I guess Mallow's next. Okay. Interesting color name. I like it. I think it's gonna definitely need some darks, some really heavy purples, and definitely some blues, and some real heavy shadows in there. But this is gonna look pretty good. So give that a little bit of an edge highlight there. Yeah, we're using miniature painting terms now. Edge highlighting our Pokemon. Most of this, honestly, should probably be in shadow because it's got a huge head. That's covering just about everything. Oh man, hope everyone's doing okay. I miss my usuals. I miss my my regulars. We're definitely. I do plan on streaming more days, so I hope you guys are ready to watch me on different days, not just on Mondays. I feel like I might have the Monday market cornered. Yeah, I want to keep a little bit of a highlight on each side. Oh, these colors are so good. Not the way I'm doing it, but just like the scheme. The scheme is very nice. I think I'm doing a decent job, but I'm not trying to talk myself up, you know. All right. Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited for this, guys. You don't understand. I'm literally like tearing up and crying over here from how much I'm enjoying this. Blah, 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 blah. The helmet. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be interesting figuring this out. That's definitely gonna go like that. That's a definite yes. Maybe there'll be room to leave a bright edge. There better be, because I'm doing it now, so. Oh yeah. There was definitely room for that. Oh. There was definitely room for that. That turned out. I didn't expect that to look that good. Okay, I'm gonna talk myself up a little bit now. I think I deserve it. That looked really good. That was like magic the way that turned out. Oh, it's too bad I couldn't zoom in closer. You know what? We might have to go back to the other program so we can actually get zoomed in quite a bit more. Oh, but it's coming out, guys. It's churning. All right. I got these big old legs. I think I'm gonna leave them too bright. Very excited for Tears of the Kingdom 2. Maybe I'm gonna try to like. Maybe we're gonna do like monthly. I don't want to say prompts, but like themes, right? So November, since Pokemon's coming out, will be heavy Pokemon themes, and May will be some heavy Zelda stuff until the release of Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, this is gonna be so good. Okay, I think we kind of want to leave a big highlight there. Probably won't leave it that bright, but definitely gonna leave some kind of highlight there. Filling in these big areas is usually not my favorite. I guess it depends on the character. If it's like one big block color like this, then I can just go crazy shading. Like, that's all right. But there's like a bunch of intricacies in between that I gotta deal with. Oh, I don't want that. I want my pale thistle. Where are you? Yeah. See, it's weird. This version of pale thistle is actually purplish. The other one I've got is like a hot pink almost from the other brand. Oh, it's the brand called the Michaels brand. Artist Loft. It's like a totally different shade. Well, the cap is purple, but it's like hot pink, and I don't know why they did that. That's what a pale thistle really looks like. I don't really know, to be honest. Not sure what well, thistle, I guess, is like a flower, right? Like a little thin flower. So maybe, I don't know. Okay, so that's done. Definitely need some lavender in there. Some iris is gonna have to go in there at some point. And I have another color here. Ooh, ultraviolet. Are you the one? Oh, ultraviolet's gonna go all over the place. We'll do some lavender first, though. Da, da, da. Oh, it's creepy seeing the markers bouncing all over the place. It's weird looking at my stream through the phone. I'm actually kind of watching in somewhat real time, seeing what you guys see, I guess. It's a little different than what I usually see. But I figured if I'm not monitoring on my screen, on my PC on Streamlabs, you know, I gotta monitor somewhere else. Oh, this is looking good. We're setting the stage, guys. Setting the stage for something spectacular. This makes you feel so confident. This makes you want to plug my Patreon right now that's not open yet. I feel like I can fight the world. How nice this Ceruledge works. If this Ceruledge doesn't get me one new follower on some social media platform, then it's rigged. Because this Ceruledge deserves a follower. It sounds so stupid right now. But I'm definitely excited to make the sticker. And honestly, this is one that if nobody buys, I don't care. Because I will keep them and I will hang them in my room. I won't even be mad if nobody buys these. Because I enjoyed making it. Alright, we'll throw... some of this can get a little darker. Just a little bit. Dig it down, down. Dig it down, 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 down. Kind of forgetting where this is from. I feel like is it Metroid? But it almost feels like Kid Icarus. Do they have the same composer? Because it's feeling that section there really sounds like a Kid Icarus song. Do 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 digga do 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 do. Darken this up a bit. Whoa. That's kind of crazy looking. What color is this? Oh, this is the mallow again. That really brightened everything up, huh? Did not expect that, actually. At all. Yeah, it's definitely a good one to throw on the blue. Purplize it a little bit. Especially like these darker ones in the background. That's a good look right there for sure. Ba, ba, ba. Dun, dun, dun. We're getting there. We just gotta layer on. I don't know if I should do the ultraviolet or the iris next. Ultraviolet might be a little too dark, but it's gonna look good. Guess we could try it. We'll just have to shoot for it. Let's see what happens. We'll do it on this. Oh yeah. That's the good stuff right there. That's the color we're looking for. See, it only took like 4 colors to layer on top of each other to get the one we really wanted. That's how it goes though, right? That's just markers. If you're looking for a certain shade, just keep layering and you'll find it eventually. It'll come to you. Definitely want to keep those lighter tones in there too. We're trying to keep it metallic looking, which I think we're doing pretty good so far at keeping everything the proper shading and textures. Let's see. Okay, there goes that edge right there. You might darken that a bit, because why not? It sounds like such a non-reason. Yeah, we'll just do it because we can. That's how I feel. See, they should all be kind of like, should all be dark, but kind of like how it's looking right now. We'll darken this even more. Oh yeah. Guys, it's so good. It's so good. I'm very, it's rare that I draw something, and as I'm doing it, I'm just incredibly proud of it. Let me just have this, okay? This is where I need Mr. Hinkle to come in and tell me I stink. This is that point. His legs are like the harder part here. It's that big wishy-washy, all one color in the area, so try not to make them look too crazy. At the same time, you know. Like a little bit of this in here. I feel like that almost ruined it. Still lavender back in here. Let's throw this back in here. Gotta shade the blue down there a bit. It might need a little more blue in the blue areas, but you know. What kind of blue? I'm not sure. I think it needs some more blue. I know these need to be like this. Be shaded a bit. And there needs to be a little bit of lavender thrown on these swords, I think. Not even like completely. I'll do it completely. It looks weird if I don't do it all the way. I gotta do one of these days. I'm gonna do sword timber, and maybe I'll actually learn how to somewhat properly draw weapons. It's my biggest weakness, I think, is weapons. Well, a lot of things are my weakness, but the weapons are definitely at least one of them. Throw a little bit of lavender in the eyes. A little bit of gray. We need some gray up in here. Because we do need this like little separation thing here. Might have to be like a cool gray. That gray might not really work. Or we have like a blue gray, cool gray maybe. I guess cool gray would be the best. Or this one, PB. This might be the way to go. Let's see if I don't ruin it. And you can't see it too much, but I didn't notice it until kind of staring at the drawing for a while, so that might be alright. I'm gonna grade these down a bit, maybe. Maybe. Possibility. Did I really want to do that? Probably not, but hey, this is actually looking really good. I think we're kind of done with it already. I'm gonna add my big chunky outline and some highlighting on it, but otherwise I think we're good. I'll try this number 1. Usually I do this with a brush pen, but I think I want my lines a little more solid, so we're gonna try it with this time. Because that gives me a little more control, I feel like. Brush pens have their place for sure, but think right now it's just a technique that I want to try. I'm feeling it right now. They always say when you do lines to draw towards yourself, and I have a really bad habit of not doing that. So let's fix that a bit. I know exactly why they say that, and I should be doing it. I just don't. Yeah, we're getting in here. The Ceruledge is kind of almost done. Will we be able to draw Wiglet today? I think we'll be able to draw Wiglet today, and maybe a few more little dudes. Ghost Dog, Smoliv. Why not? What if we draw all of the announced Pokemon before the game comes out? Is that possible? We got 20 days, 22 days, 21 days. I think that's a possibility. And make a massive sticker set that may or may not do well, because Pokemon, it's weird. I would assume that the Pokemon stuff would do better on Etsy just without, because I don't push it a whole lot. I have this week just because I had a bunch of new stuff in the shop, and now we're trying to push it a bit in the stream so you guys can see kind of what I have, because it's kind of hard to be like, oh, I'll go to my Etsy shop. At least you have a reference of what's there without having to visit, which is nice. But yeah, the Pokemon stuff just doesn't really move. It's like every so often somebody will buy some random Pokemon I've got on there, which I guess makes sense because there's a ton. It's on Etsy, so there's a ton of vendors selling Pokemon art, either bootleg or actual art. Because there's a lot of people just selling like screen grabs of the anime and making it into a sticker, which is like, that's kind of, I don't know, with how they are with copyright and stuff, and like taking down shops left and right, but then those shops that just take screen grabs just stay up. I don't understand it. I don't really get it. I don't like it. It makes me upset because I've had our Haku drawing that we did on stream actually got taken down. It wasn't up for very long, and I think somebody from stream actually was able to buy a copy before it got delisted. So I was like, but then I was looking through. I said, okay, well, let me see if I should have checked if people were actually selling Spirited Away stuff before I, threw it up on the shop. But people were selling actual stuff that was Ghibli artwork, that they were trying to sell as their own. It's like, that's I actually drew that. It wasn't a screen grab. It wasn't even based on any single image from any movie. It was just a pose and it was a pose that we made in a background, it was something that we just totally did on our own. But it got banned. It got dropped. And that annoyed me a little bit. Like if there were, if there was like nothing, or if the stuff that was there was like this really crazy high quality stuff, but it was all this kind of crappy, like people just trying to make a quick buck. Which I get it. Sometimes there's certain things I'm like, oh, I'd like to sell this, but I'm like, I'm just taking someone else's image and putting it into a vinyl cutting software and making decals, So there's like certain things that I'm like, I don't like. I would love to have a shirt or something with this certain logo from a game on it, but it's like, it's not creative enough, I guess. I don't know. I'm a little weird when it comes to that stuff. And mostly because I'm like, I don't want to get in trouble for that kind of stuff either. So it's like, I'd rather just at least draw my own thing that's an original, I drew it. Rather than I downloaded it and imported it to a software. But then there's ways you can do that too and make that creative and make that your own thing. But nah, not the way these guys are doing it. They're doing something totally different. But yeah, those are my Etsy shop frustrations. And then we were really quiet for a while too on Etsy, but this week we've picked back up. It's a little bit more normal. Maybe a little more than normal. Visitation wise and all that. So we're getting back on track. I was worried for a minute. I was like, am I done? Like, is my shop gonna survive? But it will. It will survive. Let's go to number 3. And let's kind of get some details in here. And we'll make some nice separations, and we'll make the eyes. We'll do outline. I think the outline around the eyes always really helps bring out character. And I guess I'd like to go a little bit darker on the face, because the face is really just like completely hidden pretty much. And these lines can all use some darkness. Kind of throw some extra details in here. Some hashtags, you know. Good old hashtag details. What else? I don't want to touch the hair too much. I think the color speaks for itself on the hair. And I think on most of it, the color kind of speaks for itself. I don't want to go too crazy adding maybe like a couple like lines here and there. A couple places to see some of the armor separation. But otherwise, I think we might be okay. Something like that. I don't like how this is all just like one piece, and then he's got like his little protector here floating in the wind. But that's just how it looks, I guess. Throw some little lines in there. Alright, let's kind of get, what should we do for the face? Should we do it with the ink, or should we do it with marker? Ink I could probably get a little more, probably get a little tighter in there. Maybe I'd feel like I wouldn't mess this up too much with ink. Yeah, okay, that brings a lot. I think everything else that is that gray, I'm gonna leave it that gray. Well, some of the stuff in the head. But the face is really, you know, the face had to have that darkness to it, that mysterious quality. Alright, let's see. We use my the pen that I used to sign thank you on everybody's orders. We'll darken that up nicely, because I think this part like benefits from being super dark. Sorry, I'm like super focused right now. Yeah, I think that works. I think that's looking pretty good. I think I'll add one more, so I can get one more shade of gray in here. Just to make sure these legs don't just look like little sausages. Or rather, I should make them look like sausages. Okay, so here's the thing. Do I want to add that ghost-looking whip thing in the eye? I could with this Posca pen. I just don't know if I can get it that fine. Well, I guess I could. I definitely could. Get some paint out of here. I gotta make sure I don't touch it like a dummy. Alright, let's see. Okay, that was maybe worth it. I'm not sure if it was worth it yet. find out at some point if it really looks as good as I think it does. We had some blue. Kind of dark blue. Ultraviolet is there. If we add some agate. Agate. Like a very little bit of it. Because there are some parts of the cat that are like really dark. And that might look cool. Well, we're doing it already anyway, so. Carlos! Hey, I heard that. He's here. Mr. Hinkle has arrived. Welcome. Tell me the truth. Does this look crazy right now? I need some true words from a friend. Welcome, bud. Hey, you're supposed to be streaming right now. What are you doing here? It's no streaming November. You're not allowed to not stream. Do you like my stabby purple Pokemon? See, yeah, I mean, yes. That's what I was saying earlier. I was saying it's like a cross of Pokemon and Gundam, a little bit of Metabots. There's some Digimon in there for sure. There's a lot going on with this guy. He's great. I'm a big fan. So I take it you can see everything okay. I've been trying to get some feedback. I made some changes to the stream. And I haven't decided if they're good changes or not. I still don't really know. I was hoping I could get some insight. I need to know. Tell me, Mr. Hinkle, 'cause I need to know. This is my special guest appearance from not Michael Jackson. What's his name? Mark Anthony. Definitely not. I went the wrong direction with that one. Looks clean. Thank you. Does it look sharp though? Now you're saying the drawing looks clean or the stream looks clean? Like which one? Like I'm sure they both look clean, but like I need to make sure I know what you're talking about before I hit myself up too much. Let's see. I think it's looking good. Totally, everything. Yes. Okay, that's good to hear. Hey, yes. You want coffee or coffee? I would love some coffee. Huh? I would love some coffee. Thank you. Totally everything. Oh, okay, that's good. That's really good to hear. I like I said, I was worried. We've had a bit of a quiet stream today, which is okay. It's okay to have a quiet stream every so often. But I'm like, I need people to tell me if the new stream stuff looks good or not. Because it looked good when I was putting it together, but you know, it's a different story when you go live, you know. So many things can change. But yeah, we're getting hyped for the new Pokemon game, you know. As usual, I was just thinking of what I was gonna draw, and I was like, shoot, well, you know what? Pokemon Scarlet and Violet come out soon, so we're gonna get hyped. We're gonna be drawing a bunch of Pokies on stream soon, and you know what that means. It means I just screwed up. I was supposed to say blue. This is the wrong purple. That is too purple. I've lost my regular purple. It's all the way up here. It's okay. We can salvage this, I think. I've done worse. I've probably my biggest mistake I've ever made. I want to read your chat in a minute, but the worst mistake I think I've ever made when it comes to like art was like something I was working on for a commission. My first commission for someone that I didn't know personally. So I was like jazzed and scared because I didn't know them. It was someone who found me on Instagram, I think, and they wanted a commission of characters from My Hero Academia, which I have zero knowledge of My Hero. So that was a little nerve-wracking already. But I got to the end of it, and I was going for like the last pass, and I think I was erasing something, or I was trying to wipe something off, like a hair, because I'm a hairy dude, and sometimes my hair gets on my drawings. I'm sorry, it's gross, but it does. I went to wipe it off, and I did one of these, so like a really slow motion pass, and I had just inked the eyes, some red in the eyes, and I had a red streak going all through like the commission, and I think I almost cried, and I tried to cover it up, and I couldn't, and I sent a picture of the guy. I was like, hey, brother, this guy I ruined your drawing, I'm sorry. And he was cool about it. He was like, hey, don't worry about it, you actually really can't see it, because I had to zoom in quite far to even show it to him. But he had mercy on me, so I was glad, because I was ready to, I mean, I was going nuts. I was crying. I was like, how did I screw up my first real commission that bad? It was bad. Mr. Hinkle Draw says, I'm recombining all my inventory I had to split in half for last weekend. Double shows. Got Rhode Island Comic Con this weekend. Oh, so you're not even taking a break after Inktober? You're just going straight into it? Like a madman? This guy's a madman. This guy right here. I gotta stop doing that. I'm leaning into my microphone for the effect. It's right next to my eye, to my bright LEDs. And it kind of hurts my eyes a little bit. What's a break? Oh, come on. You're gonna find out when you break your legs. Oh. No, but really, don't go crazy, man. You're doing a really good job. I'm worried about your health. I would like you to be alive for I need you to be alive and healthy for Philadelphia, okay? You did like 4 shows during Inktober. Now, see, if I was doing Inktober, well, I wouldn't call it Inktober first of all, because I think I'd get a copyright strike from you. I would not be doing any shows. My shows would be virtual. They would be on Twitch. Is where my shows would be. So I was thinking about doing Losttober. Lostember. I think that's gonna be one I'm gonna do. Keep your eyes open for Lostember. Probably in July. I'll do it in July. I can't rip too much off of Mr. Hinkle Draws. But if you're here, if you don't follow the great Mr. Hinkle Draws, please do. Go check him out. Go check out the madness. If you look in my story, you will find the madness that he's been doing all month long. It's absolute insanity. Hats off to you, friend. Congratulations on getting that done, by the way, because that's a big deal. So you deserve all the hype right now. Me, on the other hand, I'm just, well, I learned how to EQ my microphone a little better. Do I sound crispy too? How do I sound? I gave it a little bit of compression, so if I wanted to scream right now, I could do it, and it wouldn't hurt you guys' ears. I will refrain from doing it because I don't want the dog to start barking, but I could if I wanted to. Just know. Just know. There we go. Anybody want to see a Wiglet? 10 out of 10 on sound quality. Steps ups. Step ups all around. That's a step down on reading, I think. Reading and reading comprehension. Phonics. There's no S on that up. Dude, I love your SpongeBob. I need some SpongeBob emotes. Oh, can we enjoy? Hold on. For the subscribers out there, which I don't. There's two of you out there somewhere. I don't know where you guys are, but can we appreciate the new ferrets, the new ferret high five emote? We just take a minute. Can I let's bring this up to the audience. How are we looking? Are we frozen? Did I freeze by chatting? Whoa! Too close. Okay, I put it the wrong way. It's funny. I'm kind of watching the stream on a different screen, and it's quite delayed. So hard as hell. I hear footsteps. I see coffee. I see coffee.
Yes.
Thank you, baby. Appreciate it. Well, let me not spill it on my freshly completed piece of art. Let me not put that over there because there's wet paint on the table.